you are in the market for a vlogging or tabletop tripod, then you better check out this Ulanzi TT38 one-click opening tripod. Now yes, that name is a mouthful, but I swear this is something that I'm really excited about. But before we continue, if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Nico. I create videos about camera gear and other gear that you use for content creation. Now, I'm not a professional photographer or videographer. I used to professionally edit at a podcast company, but all the opinions here on this channel is from the perspective of an everyday tech dad. And if you're interested in videos like that, please do consider subscribing. Now back to this tripod. Now just a disclaimer, this tripod was sent to me by Ulanzi, but this is not a sponsored video, no money changed hands. So I will be giving my pure, honest opinion on this tripod. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is, let's get this out of the way already, which is like the main feature that they are promoting, which is the one-click opening of the tripod. Now, as you can see, if you close the tripod as a vlogging tripod, it looks like this. And most of the tripods in the market today, if you want to set it down as a tabletop tripod, you have to open the legs. Whether the legs are all in the middle or something like this, you have to take them out manually one by one. With this, you just push a button there, and when you push that button, the legs will come out. Now, this design reminds me so much of the Switch Pod, which I had before, but the main difference with that is the Switch Pod. One thing I don't like about it is that to open the legs, you would have to like swing it out, you know, and that makes me a bit nervous for my camera. I know that's locked in with the Arca Swiss plate, but still it doesn't feel good like swinging your whole setup out just to put the legs into a tripod mode. Now, of course, you can have the option of not swinging it out, but again, you're gonna do it manually, and I don't see the difference in it, you know, with the other tripods wherein you spread the legs, that sounded bad, of the tripod and, you know, expanding it in this form. So this, the difference is, you know, you have a button, and when you click it, then you go into table tripod mode that quick. Now, another feature of this tripod is you have a full ball head, so you could adjust it in different angles, whether you want it upright like this with horizontal shooting, or if your camera is mounted horizontally, you could easily go into vertical mode with this ball head setup. And aside from that ball head, if all you want to do is move your camera from side to side, you also have this lever or lock wherein you can unlock and you can move the camera from side to side without moving the ball head. If all you want to do is adjust your camera from left to right, then this is an amazing feature wherein, you know, you have so much flexibility with the movement that you want to control. And here on the side, you also have a cold shoe wherein you can attach a microphone or other accessories that uses the cold shoe mount. And what I like about this Ulanzi tripod is, you know, it's already quick release when it comes to opening the tripod, but it is also a quick release when you want to mount your camera, as it uses this quick release system from Ulanzi. And if you look at the plate, it looks so much like the F38 plates from Falcam, which is a partner of Ulanzi, I think. But then I'll show you later and test it with, you know, the different mounts, and also test the F38 mounts in this tripod and show you that they are actually not the same mount. And another feature that this tripod has is this like clip type attachment. Can you focus, please? There you go. And you can use this by putting it in places where you can hang this clip, and this will rest on walls or cages like this. I'm gonna show you examples right now. Now, I've already tried to do this before with other tripods, but it's something that I always get nervous about because, you know, it's not normal hanging your mirrorless cameras in situations like that. But yeah, it's there whenever you need it. So now I'm going to use this outside and see if I like how this tripod feels. All right, so I'm now using the Ulanzi TT38 vlogging tripod, just walking outside the house. A lot of noise, I hope you hear me properly. But yeah, initial thoughts. I like the ergonomics, I like the handle of this tripod, and I think it's the few tripods that they thought of, the use case of it being held as a vlogging tripod. Even, those tripods that was released like during the lockdowns, during the pandemic, wherein they know people will use it as a vlogging tripod. The ergonomics of the feet is not that good. You know that it wasn't made as handheld tripods, but this is really, ergonomically like made for it being handheld. And I can show you a video here. So that's how it looks like. There's a rubber part there, which is, part of this. I don't know if it's part of one of the feet. No, it's not. So it's there. It's really there as part of the handle. And let's put it down in there. So quick release vlogging tripod from Ulanzi. Yeah, and I'm actually surprised of how it feels in the hand when vlogging, because the construction of the actual tripod, my initial impression was that it is a bit light. I think it's made from cheaper plastic compared to the other tripods that I own, but when you hold it, it feels really, really great as a handheld, walking vlog tripod. So yeah, am I going to make the switch? We'll see. Back to the studio. So that is my vlogging experience with the vlog mode of this tripod. And yeah, I really, really like how it feels. I think this is the best vlogging tripod in terms of, the ergonomics of how you hold the actual tripod. And maybe later on, I will do a deep dive into comparing this tripod with the other tripods that I am currently using. But now let's go to the things that I don't like, or the things that I think Ulanzi could improve with this tripod. Now, first is this one-click system, which I really, really like. Personally, I don't have any complaints about this, but I can see some people having problems with it, especially those who vlog using their left hand. As you can see, the legs come out from the left side. If you're holding the tripod, they come out from the left side when you click it. If you're left-handed or you vlog with your left hand, if you click that button, your palm is actually blocking the legs from coming out. So it's either start vlogging with your right hand, or if you're gonna open the legs, then switch it back to your right hand just to be able to put it down. Now, this next one is a little bit of nitpicking, since there are a few systems that have this, and I don't think it's a standard when it comes to tripods, but I hope they had like some quick release system wherein you can adjust the ball head, maybe not the ball head, but big adjustments with a push of a button. Again, I have tripods in mind about this, different systems, different ways of adjusting, but yeah, it kind of takes a while to like screw this open and then adjust and then tighten it again when you want to adjust the angles of your camera. Again, more on this in future videos probably, but yeah, I like the flexibility that you have a ball head already with the tripod itself. And the last thing that is kind of a con, again, as I mentioned, it's the mounting plates. When I first received the TT38 tripod from Ulanzi, I thought that this is a F38 system from Falcam. Now, I don't really know what the relationship of Falcam and Ulanzi is I really thought before Ulanzi owns Falcam, and that Falcam is like a sub-brand. Now I'm not sure if that's the case, because the current mounting system that this tripod uses is called, if I'm not mistaken, the Yuka system, and this is the Yuka quick release mounting system. Now the good thing about this, if you use the F38 plates from Falcam, which I am using here right now with the A7CR, is that it is compatible with this tripod. Let's click it in like this. There you go. I don't know if you heard that click, and it's there. It's snug. It fits there. This TT38 system. So the F38 plate, no problem fitting in this Yuka TT38 or the Yuka quick release kit from Ulanzi. Now my problem starts if I am using the camera with the Falcam F38 cages, because these cages, when you put it on an F38 base mount, you actually slide it in. But here, you don't have that option of sliding anything in. It's just that you have to click it into that base mount. And when I tried it, there is really no way of it fitting in, because the shape is kind of different because this is not just an F38 plate. These Falcam cages have also the option of F22. Some have the F50. So I think it's because of the custom shape of the bottom of the cages. It just doesn't fit here. So if I'm going to use this, I cannot use my cameras with their specific cages. And on the reverse side, these Yuka TT38 plates do not fit the Falcam base plates that I have here. It just doesn't fit. Like it's bigger than, you know, the space for the F38 base plate. So this Yuka the Yuka TT38 is really a new system that Ulanzi developed. So that's the con I have, because I am so heavily invested in the F38 system already of Falcam / Ulanzi, I don't know. So with these new base plates, I don't think I'm going to use these, the ones that comes with the tripod itself. I'm sticking with the F38. But yeah, I really hope they made it compatible with the cages made by Falcam. And for the price, this tripod has an early bird special discount right now until August 27 at $49.95, and after August 27 it will go back to its original price of $59.95. For me, a very, very good deal for a very, very functional tripod. But in conclusion, is this a tripod that I would recommend? And the answer to that is yes. Right now, I'm already seeing myself switching to this from my previous tripods, mainly because of how it feels in the hand. I think it's the thickest compared to my other tripods. The ergonomics, I like the feel of this the best compared to the other tripods that I use. Plus the bonus of having this as a quick release tabletop tripod conversion. But do let me know, what do you think? Is this a good tripod for you, or is this one-click opening so gimmicky for you? I'm seriously curious to know what you feel about this tripod. And that's it for today. If you are interested in watching other videos about camera gear, about audio gear, other content creation gear, please do check out my other videos here.